Douglas County commissioners are heading back to the drawing board. They're trying to build mental health facilities in downtown Omaha. However, the project hit a snag over cost and planning. Our Bella Caracta has more.
I think we slow our roll a little bit if we can.
The vote didn't go how Commissioner Marianne Borgeson would have liked.
I'm hoping it does pass and we can move forward with the project.
Since mental health care is a priority of hers.
Nobody deserves to have to go to jail to get mental health services.
Currently, about 40% of people incarcerated at the Douglas County Jail have mental health issues, and about half of the community mental health staff members work at the Corrections Department. The board acknowledged the need for something to be done, but disagreed over how and for how much.
We need to put numbers on this using the public resources that put numbers on the proposal that's currently being pushed for approval, which is going to be a budget buster.
Commissioner Jim Kavanaugh presented an option that uses existing buildings in Midtown and partnerships with UNMC and the VA, rather than build new ones near the jail downtown.
Just because we set a certain direction today doesn't mean we can't partner with the state, private partners, other public partners on building a better ecosystem of mental health in our community.
After debate Tuesday, 4 commissioners voted to set the plan aside and instead come up with an official price tag on the project and explore other options.
You know, we'll have further discussions of which option or what do we do from here.
That was Bella Caracta reporting. And Bella says the timing is important for them to figure out what path to take because the $50 million in ARPA funding that they want to use needs to be spent by 2026. The Douglas County commissioners are expected to revisit this issue in mid-May. Now to the